We're on the outside of your vehicle still, back at the entrance door. There is one little thing I want to point out. Your vehicle is equipped with a Girard G2000 awning. It's mounted on the roof. It's that rectangular box up there on the top. Now, it's hard to see right now because it's shut. I know I'm barely in the view myself. So, your Girard G2000 awning. A, the key can't be in the ignition. Typically the awning won't go out if the key is in the ignition. This runs off the 120 volt system. So, in order for the awning to work, as I mentioned earlier, the generator needs to be on or the vehicle plugged in. Your main breaker has to be on, and the power awning breaker switch needs to be on as well. There are two controls for this. There's the one I'm holding in my hand, which I'll go over, and there's one right on the inside of the entrance door to the left. The one on the entrance door is hard mounted. The one in my hand is this iPod looking little thing. I don't know how they got away with this, but it says in, stop, and out. So as long as I have power to the awning and I'm clear, press and hold the out button for about 3 seconds, let go, and the awning will automatically extend. Now it comes out about 9 foot 9 inches. Now you should not try to use the awning if you are not in a large enough area for the awning to be fully extended, which we're coming pretty close. There's a big curtain that's in our shower area that you can't see. If I want to stop it like I just did now, just push the stop button once, it will stop. Now also, you can run it in, just press and hold for about 3 seconds and it will run in. Let off and the awning will fully go in. Now there's a bunch of little things with the awning. I'm going to pause it right before it closes. Little basic things that I want to point out. This awning is a treated fabric. Do not power wash it. Do not wash it with anything that is not recommended by the manufacturer. So for your sake, again, I will say it is a Girard G2000. You can look it up online. They will give you multiple cleaning tips on how to take care of your awning. Different types of stains, bird crap, berry colors, anything from berries, from eggs, anything. It has a bunch of different recommendations on what they recommend that you actually clean the awning with. Don't spray it with a hose. Don't rub it with a hard bristled brush. Don't power wash it. You're going to ruin the awning and it will start to drip water right through the actual fabric itself. It's kind of like a tent. I'm pretty sure Girard makes some sort of sealer if you need it to reseal anything that may leak. But the awning is meant for light rain, light wind, and the sun. If it is a torrential downpour or there's a storm coming that you know of, run the awning in. Now, the awning does have an auto retract function that if the airspeed gets too quick, it should automatically run itself in, but don't rely on that. It's typically around 18 miles per hour. If the wind is in gust or extremely gusty weather, the awning will jump up and the shake sensor will pick that up and try to run itself in. But if you don't catch it in time, the awning will get damaged. Now, once again, you have to leave the power on to the awning. If there's no power, this thing will stay out. So the basic rule of thumb, as I mentioned earlier, never walk away with the awning extended. Don't go to lunch. Don't drive, even though you can drive with the generator running and the power panel on. Don't drive with the awning breaker on. If you do, the awning could, if it malfunctions, come out and it's extremely dangerous. Now there is a way to automatically retract the awning. Inside your owner's case that you're going to get with the vehicle should be a length of Allen key. And it's a straight Allen key. On the front hand side of the awning, on top of the roof, is a little black or white plug. You pull that little plug out, put the Allen key down inside of it, put it in a drill on a low torque setting, and run it in slowly. Once the awning is fully retracted, put your plug back in. Now that is for emergency purposes only. If the awning were to fail, something goes wrong, don't use that little Allen key to run it in and out day after day. Until you get it fixed. You're going to cause damage to the actual awning itself. So I'm going to press and hold in. There are no sensors on the awning to indicate when there is something in the way. So if you go to put the awning out and there's a tree, another bus, a building, the awning will go out on its own and try to go out as far as it can. It's just going to press up against whatever's in your way. It's going to run and run and run. The fabric is going to unroll and you're going to cause damage to the awning. So just make sure you're clear all the way around. Trees, buildings, light poles, they're going to be the enemy of your vehicle. Avoid them at all costs. Make make sure when you park this thing, you at least leave yourself, and I mean that lift comes out just as far as the awning almost, make sure you leave yourself 9 foot almost all the way around if possible of clear space around the vehicle. People love to pull up next to these large vehicles like this, so you got to make sure you cone off your area so people can't get into the safe operating space of your vehicle.